Good afternoon, good evening, and welcome. My name is Barry Selby. I am a best-selling author, speaker, and relationship attraction expert, helping strong, successful women find balance in love, life, and business. I'm also a passionate champion of the divine feminine. Okay, that's out the way. Let's get to the topic. By the way, this is my daily Facebook Live talk. This is number 150. Yes, 150 broadcasts. I'm still amazed that the content keeps coming. And today's topic is also going to be fun, which is, may you never find your other half. If you've watched my broadcast before, in fact, if you've watched if you've read my book, by the way, I actually talk there about relationships on 50-50. And I'm going to talk about it here too, because I was talking to a friend of mine tonight who just got back from a workshop, and she was telling me that there was something she really, how would you describe it? I'll say politely, she said it bugged her. Because everyone keeps talking about, when they find their other half. Or, talking about, here's my other half, introducing their partner to people. And, I mean, it's so obvious when you think about it. Are you really only half a person? I mean, it sounds simplistic, but I want to break it down a little bit more, because there's some overt things and some subtle things. I want to put both on the table. First of all, nobody, and I mean nobody, can complete you. Sorry for those fans of Jerry Maguire. Is that movie? I think it was that movie. You complete me? No, not even close. If you think someone can complete you, they can also incomplete you when they leave. And do you really want that? I hope not. Relationships are ideally the combination of two people. That's two 100% people, which means a relationship is 200%, not 100%. In fact, a relationship in a lot of ways is more than the sum of the parts. It's greater than the sum of the parts, as you would say in a Gestalt. So when you look for your other half, or your missing piece, or relationships of 50-50, that's what the marketing hype and the media and all these different things teach you, and all the movies and love songs and everything else. I can't live without you, you complete me, all this stuff. It's like, I'm sorry, but to be blunt, it's BS. And it's not real. You cannot have a relationship with somebody at 50%. If you did, one, you'd look very weird, to be funny, but two, you would actually be in a place where they have control of your life. Yes, let that one sink in for a second. When you go into a relationship as a codependent model, which is what being 50% in is about, and also, by the way, I'll get to that one in a second, sorry, just thinking ahead. Okay, I'll come back to that in a moment. When you're in a relationship with somebody and you're only giving half of who you are, you're basically making the other person responsible for the rest of it. Which means if they don't choose to do so, you're left hanging high and dry. And if they do it wrong, you'll feel hurt by it. If they overstep that mark and tread on your toes, you'll feel hurt by that too. Basically what I'm saying is, if you have a relationship that's 50-50, you're a victim of somebody else's control. Whether you want to or not, that's what you're setting up. Okay, this piece, bring it back in here. If you're only half in a relationship, that also means you're half out. Are you that unwilling to commit? I did talk about this yesterday, about sitting on the fence. It's not only uncomfortable, it's not a good choice. You commit or get out, one or the other. Relationships being 50-50 is also about the same thing in a way, because you're only half of you is in the relationship. Where's the other half? Is he on vacation somewhere? Are you looking at somebody else? Are you in a 50% relationship with somebody else? You got half in one relationship, half in another one? Or are you in a relationship only half-heartedly? And I'm playing with these alliterations and other phrases, but I want to make these points land for you so you get this. Being in a relationship is 100% commitment to that relationship. Not necessarily marriage or life, but for the duration of that relationship, you're committed to being there, to seeing where it goes, to exploring it, to fully be in it. If you're just dating, hanging out, that's another story, but I'm talking about relationships. And a relationship requires two partners, two individuals, to commit themselves to that connection for as long as it takes, or as long as it lasts, or as long as they want to go. You may commit to a relationship for 6 months. I have a friend of mine, a couple I know rather, who committed to their relationship for 1 year. No backdoor, no exit, no plan. I recommend this highly. If you're in a relationship that's been going for a while and you want to see if it's going to work or not, make a commitment to it, especially for the guys, because we like backdoors, let's be honest. Make a commitment for a whole year. No backdoor, nothing else. You're in for the whole year no matter what. And at the end of the year, you can renegotiate. But you can't leave, you can't do anything else for that 1 year. Now, if a lot of men are going, whoa, never, no, not going to do that. Well, here's the thing. You can't guess or feel into what a lifetime commitment would be unless you commit for a shorter time. It's a great test drive, but it's not a test drive. It's a commitment for a year. For many people, that's more than they're willing to do. But if you can commit to a partner for 1 whole year, and my props and appreciation to Jesse and Charlotte, because they're the ones who told me about this. The power of this, they're in a very happy marriage now after 11 years, 12 years, or more now. But that 1 year is what made it, because he was on the fence, to be honest. As I said in yesterday's video about being on the fence. Anyway, watch that one to get that point. But the recognition is that being willing to commit fully, openly, intimately, absolutely for that 1 year will clear anything in the way, or will make it absolutely clear you won't be together. But you won't know until you commit. So my point in this one is about being in a relationship that is that much of a, how do you say this? Full-on commitment is the best way to test drive a relationship. The best way. Now, one caveat I'll give you. If you commit to a year with somebody and they turn into some sort of abusive or avoidant or some other pattern that is detrimental to the relationship or to your health, you have my permission full-on to get the hell out as soon as you need to. Okay, just to be clear about that. So that 1 year commitment is when you're both conscious, aware, growing, and not abusing each other, and not avoiding each other. It's about committing to the love with each other. So I'll make that clear. As I've said, I need to come back with a caveat, because some of my clients, some of my friends have been through abusive relationships, and I do not wish that on anybody for a day, let alone a year. So let me be clear about that. I think that's the point I was going to make. So again, just to summarize very briefly, relationships, I should say, may you never find your other half, because you're not half yourself, you're a whole person. May you find your significant partner, which just sounds weird too. May you find a partner you want to be with and play with and dance with in a committed, intimate relationship for as long as you want. That's my wish for you. That sounds good. Okay, having said all that, thank you for watching. This is my 150th Facebook Live, by the way. Yes, I do this every day. I'm going to go for 200 at least. These keep coming up. I've got content. Who knows where it's going to go? If you want to watch my previous broadcasts, you can find them on my business page, which is Barry Selby, also, as well as on my personal page like this one. That's where they accumulate more easily, because I don't have any other things usually populating my page apart from those. If you're on YouTube, which is where this will be, you'll find the rest of them on YouTube under my Barry Selby channel, under the Messages from the Masculine playlist. And by the way, it's Messages from the Masculine to Inspire the Feminine Heart is the overarching title, but this is for everybody. You can also find them on my website. If you go to barryselby.com, on the video blog, which you can either go to /VLOG or click on the video blog on my navigation and watch them there. If you have any questions, comments, please put them below and I'll respond later. If you have desire to share this with somebody, please do so as well. If you want to make sure you're notified next time I go live, there's a button somewhere on the page or around this broadcast you can do that on. And that way you'll be notified when I go live again. And last of all, oh yes, if you're in a place where you're a bit stuck and you want help in this area, reach out to me. Message me on social media. On our website, you can go to the Let's Chat button and click and get a free discovery session with me. And other than that, I wish you well and invite you rather, to take care of yourself, because you deserve the best in life, in love, in health. And if you take care of yourself first, you'll get it. I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care. Bye.